This semester for me was more successful than I could think of. I like being I liked being in the lower level because it showed myself how much I can push myself in a class, and I feel like I really try to do that. Throughout my journal entries, I tried to really think about corrections that were directly for me that I could focus on for the next class and for future classes. One of the corrections that I received personally was to relax my neck and my shoulders because I tend to get tense when I do a pirouette, for example, or sautés in center. And one thing overall this semester I really tried to focus on was control and stability of my technique, which challenged me in a good to a good level because I believe it impacted me really greatly, and I always wanted to connect my technique with other classes, and it kind of helps because it really does that on its own, in a sense of how, like, throughout the 4 years, it does connect with other dance classes that you take, just uh, like the performance practicum this semester. One of the things I really tried to input that into my technique classes was the performance part, or like what people hear me say is performance quality, basically kind of expressing yourself throughout the class, or like throughout the combination that you do in center, so that way there is a presence there, and it's like you're performing it but just not in actual performance. But it's you want to do that in a class, or you're used to doing that just as if you were to do it on an audition, or you are already doing a performance. Um, Also, another thing I really thought of this semester that kind of impacted me a lot was just professionalism overall. Just kind of like the outreach. I like the aspect of going on tour is or on tour. I felt that there was 13 since there was 13 of us, there was a lot of responsibilities and things happening for myself and everyone else throughout the different schools that we've traveled to, and um, it stood up. I felt like that tour company aspect really stood upon me in my classes as well as on the road, and I hope to actually think that it did happen, or it has impacted me with, other than my view, hopefully that my peers views me as that as well. And overall, this semester, I have learned so much about myself each day, and I continue to explore and find out more things that I am capable of. And this semester overall was great for me. I do believe I really pushed myself, and I found myself to feel like I gained a lot more, um, just getting a lot more stronger and gaining more technique than I could imagine from before. So, yeah.